Police Starlight Serena Williams drops bombshell. Former teammate's abuse of power exposed. The tennis world is shocked. Face screaming in fear fire. The world of tennis had seen its fair share of rivalries, heartbreaks, and scandals, but nothing like this. Serena Ward sat in the locker room of the Madrid Open, her phone buzzing endlessly. Her Instagram notifications lit up like wildfire. Is it true? Serena, please tell us what happened. This can't be real, right? She took a deep breath, staring at her reflection in the mirror. Her once calm, confident face was now painted with exhaustion and something deeper. The quiet courage that comes when someone decides to tell the truth, no matter the cost. Outside, cameras waited. The press smelled blood. The story she was about to tell would shatter careers, rewrite history, and finally, free her from the chain she'd carried for 5 long years. The Golden Duo. Just 3 years ago, Serena Ward and her doubles partner, Karina Volkov, were the golden girls of women's tennis. Serena, American-born, fierce on the baseline, known for her explosive forehand and warm smile. Karina, the stoic Russian prodigy, with laser precision and an aura that demanded obedience. Together, they'd won 3 Grand Slam doubles titles, topping the WTA charts and becoming the darlings of endorsements. Fans called them fire and ice. But what the fans didn't see was the darkness behind the trophy smiles. Karina controlled everything, what Serena wore, when she spoke, and even who she talked to. At first, it seemed like protection, but slowly it became domination. "Don't talk to the press without me," Karina would whisper. "You're nothing without my strategy. You're just power, no brain." Serena laughed it off, even when it hurt. She was young, eager to please. She believed in loyalty, until loyalty began to feel like prison. The breaking point. It was the semifinals of the U.S. Open. They were one set away from another final, another chance at glory. But something inside Serena had snapped weeks before. Karina had humiliated her in front of their coach, calling her emotionally unstable and unfit for elite play. She grabbed her arm during practice, hard enough to leave a bruise. Then came the worst, an argument in the locker room, caught on a security camera but buried by officials. "You don't deserve this life," Karina hissed. "I made you. Remember that." Serena had stood frozen, fists trembling, as her dream partner turned tormentor. When they lost that semifinal, after Karina screamed at her on live TV for missing a volley, Serena didn't cry. She didn't apologize. She simply walked off the court, dropped her racket in the tunnel, and kept walking. She never played doubles again. The aftermath. For years, the world speculated. The media said Serena was too emotional, too fragile, unwilling to handle competition. Karina gave cryptic interviews, painting herself as the betrayed one. "I tried to help her," she told a reporter. "But some players just can't handle pressure." The narrative stuck. Serena's singles career stalled. Sponsors disappeared. She trained alone in small academies, away from the cameras. But beneath the silence, she was gathering evidence. Text messages, voice notes, statements from former staff. She waited until she knew she was ready to speak. The revelation. On a quiet Friday morning, a post appeared on Serena's verified Instagram. "Silence protects the abuser." Not anymore. Serena Ward. She attached a 12-minute video titled, "The Truth About My Partnership with Karina Volkov." In the video, her voice didn't shake. She spoke calmly, her eyes steady. She described how Karina manipulated her confidence, isolated her from family, and berated her in private. She revealed audio clips, Karina's voice screaming, "You'll be nothing without me." She even included screenshots from their shared coach, who admitted to witnessing unprofessional, threatening behavior. Serena ended the video with one sentence that froze the internet. "I may lose everything again, but at least this time it will be on my terms." Within hours, hashtags flooded Twitter. Hashtag stand with Serena, hashtag tennis needs change, hashtag fire and ice meltdown. The tennis world reacts. The WTA was silent for a day. Sponsors scrambled. Journalists flew to wherever Karina was training, demanding comment. Karina initially laughed it off. She's bitter, she said in a press conference. She's trying to stay relevant. But within 24 hours, the video hit 25 million views. Players began to speak up. Rafa Mendez, a top men's player, tweeted, "Power in sports should mean power over people. Proud of you, Serena." Former WTA legends chimed in too. One said, "I've seen it before. This is the cost of silence." The public tide turned. And suddenly, Karina Volkov, the untouchable ice queen, was being investigated behind closed doors while the world debated online. Serena hid away in her small Miami apartment. Reporters camped outside her gate. Producers begged her to appear on talk shows. But Serena didn't want fame. She wanted peace. Then, one evening, her phone rang. "Serena, it's Dr. Vera Hines from Player Integrity Committee." The voice was calm, authoritative. "We've reviewed your materials. We need to talk in person." When they met at a private office in Palm Springs, Serena brought a folder, handwritten notes, therapy records, and a memory stick labeled Truth. Dr. Hines nodded as she spoke. "You're not the first. Others have come forward since your video." Serena's eyes widened. "Others?" "Yes," the investigator said softly. 3 former players." For the first time, Serena realized she hadn't just broken her own silence. She'd broken the systems, the confrontation. Weeks later, Karina finally requested a public mediation, televised, to clear her name. Serena agreed. The world watched as they sat across from each other, under bright studio lights. Karina smirked. "So this is your revenge?" Serena looked at her, calm and collected. "No, this is my healing." "You think anyone believes you?" Karina sneered. "You're nothing without me." Serena leaned forward. "Maybe, but I'd rather be nothing than be someone who destroys others to feel powerful." Legacy. Years later, long after she retired, Serena founded the Ward Foundation, an organization dedicated to protecting young athletes from psychological and emotional abuse. Her message became global. Greatness means nothing if it costs your soul. She spoke at universities, to coaches, to federations, reminding them that power must never come without empathy. When she looked back on her life, she didn't see pain. She saw a transformation. The girl who once whispered apologies now stood on stages commanding change. The partner who once feared silence had become the voice for thousands. Epilogue. Fire Reborn. On the 10th anniversary of her return match, the WTA honored Serena Ward with the Courage Award for Integrity in Sports. As she stepped onto the stage, applause thundered through the hall. She smiled humbly, eyes scanning the crowd. For a brief second, she imagined Karina there not as an enemy, but as a lesson, because in truth, Serena had forgiven her long ago. Her final words of the night echoed through the arena. Forgiveness doesn't excuse what happened. It sets you free, so you can rise again not from the ashes, but through them. The crowd rose. A standing ovation. The fire that once burned her had now become her light. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like, and share. Till next time.